Hey friends, this is Jennifer Terri and welcome to another Philippine travel update. Kumusta kayo? How are you all? Let me share to you, today is my 7th day in quarantine. Yay, I'm almost there. I had my swab test today, this morning, early morning, around 9. It was fine. It was free, so thank you again to Department of Health Region 7. So in today's update, today is June 26. What's the update on the Philippine travel? No big change. Okay, no big change. But we will talk about Cebu update. So there is still Cebu update, guys. We'll also talk about a new airport that may reopen and the travel restrictions on the 7 countries. All right, let's go with Cebu. So earlier this week, we talked about Dr. Mary Jean Loreche. So Dr. Mary Jean Loreche used to be the Department of Health Region 7 spokesperson. She has been a staunch supporter of the Cebu Protocol, defender of that protocol with backed up data. She went to meet with the president, with Governor Gwen. She explained the Cebu Protocol and the data to the House of the Representatives. She's been the face of the medical expert side of the Cebu Protocol. We talked about how it was said that she voluntarily inhibited of course. Anyways, she was given another role, and it was announced today that Dr. Mary Jean Loreche is now the official spokesperson of the Visayas COVID-19 Vaccinations Operations Center. Would she be able to talk about the Cebu Protocol? Since Duque, the Department of Health Secretary, will be visiting Cebu, no? We don't know. But there was a gag order issued to her, right? So with regards naman to Duque, remember there was the Senate hearing, and then the senators really pushed that Duque and his experts go and visit Cebu. And that was confirmed, right? They were meant to meet on June 28th, but that is rescheduled. So Duque sent a letter to the government of Cebu, and he asked that their appearance to be moved before the provincial board to another day, because he is to attend an IATF meeting which was arranged by the Office of the President. And Ms. Gwen said that this rescheduling of their meeting will be on June 29, and Ms. Gwen said if it will be moved one more day, why not? It's okay. But what do you think would be the result of this meeting? Because the president has been very clear. He wants Cebu to follow the IATF protocol. The only way that I can say that Cebu could go back to its protocol is that Duque would change his mind. His medical experts would change their mind. That's the only way, guys. But do you think they will change their mind just because they are here in Cebu? Takes a miracle siguro, no? So with regards to the Cebu protocol that's being implemented here, 10 days quarantine in the hotel for everybody, Cebu or non-Cebu residents. And if it's not required by your final destination, then you don't need letter of acceptance anymore. And with regards to swab tests, it's free. Yes, it's free. You'll get tested twice upon arrival and on the 7th day. With regards to my swab test today, they didn't even call, they didn't text, they didn't send an email. They just arrived. I have no complaint. At least they arrived early, guys. So I'm hoping that I could have my results early too. So let's move on to the travel restrictions on the 7 countries. So stranded Filipinos in the UAE and other countries are wanting to return to the Philippines will be repatriated based on the availability of quarantine facilities according to the DFA. So Secretary Teddy Boy Locsin, we know that he's very supportive that Filipinos should be able to come home. He even tweeted the other day that the only way that OFWs, Filipinos, can come home is that if they lift the ban and allow commercial flights. But you know, guys, that Sir Teddy Boy Locsin, the DFA is just one voice in the IATF. And the decision lies, these travel restriction, guys, they are being decided by the Department of Health, because according to Sir Teddy Boy Locsin, They are the medical authorities. So what DFA can do is only fund, realign their funding for repatriation, ganun. For now daw, the priority for the repatriation would be given to pregnant women and other OFWs needing medical assistance. But we know that there are thousands of Filipinos stranded in these countries, and repatriation is really not enough. And to say that the availability daw, repatriation is based on the availability of quarantine facilities, naku po. We already know that there is not enough quarantine facilities. That is why we have these travel caps. Now, with regards to inadequate quarantine facilities, there may be some hope here because of the reopening of an international airport. We talked about this last May. So Davao International Airport po. So Davao International Airport accepts departure and arrivals before the pandemic. But they have been closed since March. Well, last May, the mayor of Davao City has allowed commercial and chartered flights, international flights in Davao Airport. So recently, various hotels were identified as quarantine facilities for international passengers. After these were inspected by the DOH, Bureau of Quarantine, and Department of Tourism. The Davao City government, in coordination with health and tourism authorities, is preparing about 600 rooms in 16 hotels as quarantine facilities for inbound international passengers. And recently, last June 16, guys, a total of 99 repatriated Filipino seafarers from Fiji arrived in the Davao International Airport. And these, according to the Davao Airport Authority, this repatriation served as a dry run for future international flights. So kahit nga ito, no, kahit man lang yung repatriation sa mga kababayan sa 7 bansa, pwede silang ilagay doon sa Air Davao. Maraming hotels doon. Instead na nakatiwangwang lang kasi MECQ, hindi din magagamit, gawin na lang natin yung quarantine facility para makauwi na yung mga kababayan natin po. So that repatriation last June 16 is a welcome development for the hotel industry as well in Davao.
We are really working on it. Number one, meron na pong resolution ang Davao City Task Force COVID sa Department of Transportation to set up a one-stop shop. We are using what we can use. So, ang Department of Tourism with Bureau of Quarantine, ang nag-i-inspect po at Accredited ng mga hotels na pwede pong gamitin as one multi-use na facility or purely quarantine facility.
So Davao authorities are really preparing. Mga Kamindanao dyan at Visayas, I think you would very much welcome this development. No, sana nga, ablihan na lang Davao. Para makauli, tagsa-duol-duol. Anyways, for Davao, Davao accepts international flights, no, before this pandemic. So Davao list of international air linkages. So before the pandemic, Davao used to have about 3 to 4 international flights in one day. So they have linkages with Qatar Airways. That's Doha to Davao. They have also Singapore via Cebu Pacific Air. And then Silk Air or Singapore Airlines via Singapore. And then Hong Kong, Cathay Dragon or Cathay Pacific. And then they also have Guangzhou, China to Davao, Xiamen Airlines. Manado, Indonesia via Garuda, Indonesia. And then Manado, Indonesia via Philippine Airlines. So these are their air linkages, international flights po. So hopefully, if they were to accept na, there will be international flights na sa Davao. Ito po yung mga airlines na possible na mag-operate doon. Kasi ito po yung mga airlines na nag-ooperate even before. Mayor Sara said earlier this year that the international would resume but it would depend on the market demand. Marami pong gustong umuwi. I think even yung mga taga Maynila would not mind if sa Davao lang sila mag-transit basta makauwi kasi po people are desperate na po na umuwi. And apart from Davao, guys, good news is that Lawag International Airport will also accommodate flights of stranded OFWs. We welcome this news, no? So, to decongest, kasi nga, there's not enough quarantine facilities in Manila, Ilocos Norte, Lawag International Airport will begin accommodating regional flights for stranded OFWs. It has been confirmed by Ilocos Norte Tourism Office that they had a trial run po last June 12 with a flight from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, carrying 151 OFWs. And they turned hotels to quarantine facilities there. Philippine Airlines stopped Mariano Marcos Memorial Hospital to provide swab testing for passengers of international flights. So, flights pa more. Airport pa more. Thank you po, Lawag International Airport. Now, let's talk about other countries na no, Canada and Vietnam. Canada has confirmed that they will be relaxing their travel restrictions, shortened quarantine for vaccinated travelers. And Vietnam too, guys, is preparing to shorten the quarantine for vaccinated travelers entering their countries. Sana all. Wala pa tayong update, guys. There's no update on the green lanes or the fully vaccinated travelers 7 days quarantine only. Wala talaga, guys. You know, the Department of Tourism, she used to be, green lanes here and there, but she suddenly became so quiet. Wala na tayong narinig sa kanya, guys. So, yun po. That's what's going on, guys. There's no big change. As what I said, the protocol is still the same. Fully vaccinated abroad or not, the quarantine is 10 days. And for those asking about the free hotel, there's no update on that, guys. But as I said before, wag na po tayong umasa. Okay? I know, Jennifer, ba't masasabi mo yan? Talaga, guys, ever since, hindi na naman talaga ginawang libre. So that's the update for today, June 26. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video. Sa mga OWWA, any tips there, comment down below. And I will see you again po sa next update. For those traveling soon, safe travels and don't forget your requirements. And prepare yourself, take care. And what else? I think that's it. Thank you so much, guys. See you. Bye.